This is Richard Arfsten. Okay, so now we're looking at double Jeopardy. And this is going to be a little lesson on composition. So I'm in art school. And what I would do is I would go to the museums every weekend. And a different museum every weekend. I had a notebook. And I would make sketches of the paintings and the sculpture that I thought were fantastic. I've always done that. Not that I make sketches, but I always pick everything apart I see. And so at every museum there was always one killer piece in the whole museum. And I would come back to school, and I had a teacher, his name was Dean Keller. He could draw like Caravaggio, that good, okay? And his magic instrument was a 2B pencil. Unbelievable man, okay? And he taught drawing he would go around to everybody, and then what he would do is he would redraw what you did, and then he would show you where you made your mistake. Unbelievable, okay? So I would show him my little notebook, and I'd say, now why is this a killer piece? He says, I don't know, Richard. I says, well, what is it? Is it the composition? He says, let me tell you about composition. There are thousands of books written on composition. And every rule, like this rule of 3s and 5s, for flower arrangement, every rule is meant to be broken. There is no rule that is hard and fast. So whatever works, works. Okay? So lots of people will tell you you can't work in even numbers. You can't work in 2s. 2s do not work. Well, let me tell you, this piece works, and this piece is a whole series of 2s. So here we have Dean Keller and his mantra. If it works, it works. Don't worry about it. If you like it, you like it. And okay, my little lesson for today. This piece is a maquette, just like most of the stuff that I do is a maquette. There's some stuff that I do that aren't maquettes, but basically I like making things big. And so these are all made with the intention of enlarging them. With modern technology, you don't even have to enlarge it the way I used to do. Today, all you have to do is use a scanning device. It's a little machine with a laser, and they put the thing on a special turntable, and it reads the forms, and then it goes to a computer program, prints out the pattern for you, and you can enlarge it any way you want. And things are much simpler now than they were when I was younger. So basically what you're buying from me is a solid metal pattern maquette. It can be shipped anywhere in the world. There's no big import duties or no big transportation. There's no big markup for me to supervise somebody to build this. You can build it in Japan or England or Germany, whatever. Build it yourself and control all the costs involved in fabrication and shipping and installation. You control everything then. The purpose of showing you all these pictures is to give you some idea where you could use a piece of sculpture like this. It gives you some ambiance. It sets you apart from your competition. It stimulates your customers to give you a little more money. It's a landmark that you look for when you're driving, especially if you have kids. They see all that stuff. I'm not a kid and I see it, you know. Basically, it's a very sophisticated piece of signage, you know. Signs are important to business. If you're curious about what things cost or other details, it's all listed on sachiart.com. Address is up above. Thanks for watching and have a great day.